Good morning. Good morning. I am just getting ready and we're going to go out for a walk with the dogs and we're going to go to a new coffee shop out in Oughterard called My Little Flower. Well, hopefully we're going to go. That's the plan anyways. It looks like it's going to start raining, but it'll be fine. I did the slick back hair. Guys, I know this is a trend. I'm sure we're all going to laugh at this hairstyle in like 20 years, but I am so glad to be alive and well when this is trending because it's the easiest hairstyle ever. Haven't washed my hair in 3 days. Up it goes and I look put together. Guys, we should be thankful for this. Let's put it down in our gratitude journal today. Okay? The best passenger ever! Oh my god, the heavy breathing as well.
You in the backyard of your old farm in the summer. Stayed there for 3 weeks where we learned to love each other. Wrote you letters, sent a message to you that day. Skip to the present, haven't been so happy ever. Sitting in your room, working on my first record. Skip to the present, and I still haven't released it. But it's okay, 'cause the new songs are way better. That's what it feels like, haven't been so happy ever.
I just got a bagel with like cream cheese and smoked salmon and I just had to laugh. So this was a £5, which is pretty good. I had to laugh that I remember one time in New York for a lunch break I went and got a bagel with smoked salmon and cream cheese. They call smoked salmon lox in America. $17. $17 and the smoked salmon was not even good. $5. Can't go wrong.
I'm watching you sit there with our best friends at the wedding.
Look at that. It's so, like, mystical.
Literally. What's her name? Are you copying? Are you taping me? And I'm...
That's what it feels like, haven't been so happy ever.
So myself and Mom have lived near here for like, what, 2-3 years?
2 years.
2 years. And we've obviously...
I look terrible. Can I say?
Sorry. Where we used to live before, like we used to come up here all the time when I was younger as well.
Yeah, and I lived here for 12 years.
Yeah.
We never saw this place.
Never.
Did you show videos now?
I took a few videos there.
Yeah.
Never knew that this
Never
walk
saw
was
it.
here. It's literally right beside our house.
Show them the bird sanctuary.
Oh yeah, I will actually. There's a little sanctuary for birds. They have a heron in there that's being looked after at the moment because she's injured, and her husband comes and checks on her.
You're close to my face.
Sorry, I'll come over here. Her husband comes and checks on her every day and just sits. He can't even go into her. He just sits and checks on her every day. So random. What do you think, Toki? Huh?
And the two crows, Paddy and Jack. Paddy and Jack.
And there's the okay, sorry. There's the lady heron in there, and it was okay. Never mind. The husband was up here, but he's gone now. Whoa, okay. I'm gonna go now. Okay, get out of here. Myself and Mom are going to pick some
Blackberries.
blackberries.
We think.
We think, hopefully, if there are some, because we're making an apple crumble. It'd be nice, like apple blackberry crumble. And blackberry can be Stephanie. I don't know if you can hear the rattling behind me, but my dog is burying her food. I actually just truly do not understand the psyche behind this. Every time she goes to eat her food, she has to bury it for at least 5 minutes beforehand. Kind of crying noises coming out of her, scraping her nose off the ground as she buries this. And then she pats it down with her nose, and then she takes one little bit out at the time, takes it out and eats it over here. I just truly do not understand. She's an absolute enigma to me. One thing my mother can always do is just full effort in any meal. It's the candle, it's everything. Just for breakfast.
You've got to be more specific. I was nervous if you want to video.
Sorry, is she not the cutest thing ever? You're just so cute. You're just so cute. The dog definitely thinks I'm an absolute freak. Look at her. She's so cute. But you know what's cuter than the dog? My new Uggs. I love them so much. And this is the vest that I got in the vintage shop in Amsterdam. Remember I said, well, I'm not sure if you remember, but what I said was when I bought it, I envisioned it with like a light colour jumper and blue jeans. And look. Isn't it so cute? Peter says it looks like I'm about to herd cattle, but maybe I am. Keeping you on your toes. So I just went for pizza with my mum and I asked for garlic mayo on the side. Because of course, you literally cannot have pizza without having some kind of dipping sauce for the crusts. It's a must. Garlic mayo, preferably. In America, you might be stuck with ranch, but that's fine. So anyway, I asked for garlic mayo. I could tell it wasn't made with nice mayonnaise and it's absolutely rank. As a result of it not being proper mayonnaise. I'm not often a snob, but I'm a snob for 4 things. 4 brands, food brands. Hellmann's for mayonnaise. Heinz for baked beans and ketchup. Kerrygold for butter. And McCambridge's for soda bread. I think I would die on that hill. I think they're my 4 pillars of life. They're the 4 brands that keep me going. They're my bread and butter. They are staples to my life and the fibres of my being. Yep, stand by it.
I just pressed the button. And
We are going off to dinner. Mom's sister Eileen is home, so we're going to Pádraicíns. Toki wants to come, but I don't think we're gonna bring her because she can just be a little bit annoying sitting outside sometimes. Gorgeous, such a gorgeous evening. So this is where we're eating. Pádraicíns. Come on, ladies. Come on.
They gathered by the sea, sand people anxiously. Not once did speak to me. When tides came, did not flee.
copyright reasons, I am turning down the music I have on in the background. Ambient music in the background really does help for me and my dog who's sitting right there. Okay, anyways, what I want to show you was I wanted to go through some of the books I read since we last chatted about books, and I'll tell you which ones I recommend and stuff. So these are 3 I've read since we last chatted. This one was the first one I read of the 3, Malibu Rising. This was written by Taylor Jenkin Reid, and she wrote The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, which I loved and would fully recommend. So I have high expectations because she also wrote Daisy Jones and the Six, which is a great book. So I had high expectations. Malibu Rising. Underwhelming. Quite underwhelming. Easy read, definitely like a quick, easy summer read. But would I tell you need to run and get this book? No. I'd rate it like a 5 out of 10. Very mediocre. Okay, next one that I read was Midnight Library. This was actually recommended by my boyfriend. Very surprising for him to read fiction, but he said it was really good, and it was. This is secondhand information coming from Peter, but as far as I know, this author does a lot of like self-help non-fiction books as well. I think like self-improvement books, and you can tell he's very wise. It was a really good book. So the concept is you hate your life, everything's going wrong, but then something happens and shifts, and the person in the book gets to experience their lives if they made little changes along the way. Very interesting, really good, made me cry. It made me cry. What would I rate this out of 10? I probably would rate it like a 7.5 out of 10, maybe an 8. I think I'd rate it an 8 out of 10. I really liked it. I feel like I actually benefited from reading the book. And then last one I finished just last night is Lessons in Chemistry. This one is rated really highly rated on Goodreads, which is the app I use to track the books I read and like get recommendations and stuff. I have a little profile there. I'm trying to read 20 books this year, and I think, I don't know where I am, but it says I'm 1 book behind schedule, whatever. This book was highly rated on that app as well. I liked it. I did really like it. It was sweet, it was fun. It just was, I was expecting more because of the reviews, like a lot of 5-star reviews, and I was like, okay, but I'd honestly give it 6 out of 10. So 6 out of 10 is quite a difference to 10 out of 10. A quick synopsis of the book would be the way women were underrated in the 50s and 60s, and like second-class citizens in regards to like had no clue what was going on, airheads. Yeah, I do actually think it was really good. It was a nice read, but it wasn't a book where I was like dying to get into bed and read the next chapter. Do you know what I mean? It was just like a nice read. So if you're looking for a nice read, would recommend. But of the last 3 books I've read, I'd recommend The Midnight Library the most. Autumn is just such a nice time to read. Obviously you could say the same of summer, and maybe it's just because I'm absolutely obsessed with autumn that I'm saying this, but it's a lovely time to snuggle up with the book. So these are my next 2 books that I got. My friend gave me this one, and then I got this one in the bookshop on the weekend. So I'm interested to try them. I'm going to read my friend's one first because I don't want to keep it from her for too long. So we'll let you know what I think of these 2, and we'll try and hit that 20 books in a year, eh? That's the end of the video this week. A little bit random, a bit of a random video. I can appreciate that, but I hope you enjoyed. Capturing videos at home is always so different to like getting the experience from a travel video. So hopefully you enjoyed. Subscribe if you did. Share the video to someone who you think might like it. Come on guys, we're building a nice community over here. Okay, have a nice week. I'm going to brush my hair and fix myself for the day.